and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So we are in the beginning of April and I'm starting a new month with new vibes, with new decks that I haven't used before, some I did use before, and I do hope that we will adopt a new cat this month, and if we do, I will use some of the some of the cat tarots that I haven't had the chance to use in the past month, because believe it or not, but I do have quite a few cat tarots that I haven't used. But I do want to introduce a few more cartomancy methods that I used in the past, and I'm going to try and use them in a single card method and not in a spread method. So I will use them more in an oracle card way, and these cartomancy methods or decks are kind of old cartomancy methods, like the medieval fortune telling cards or the folk cards of destiny. But as you know, there are quite a lot of decks of Lenormand, and so many kinds of Lenormand, and I did use Lenormand in the past in specific Lenormand spreads, but Lenormand can be used as single card as well, although it is better to use Lenormand in a spread. And this table spread, it has the Lenormand cards interpretation on it, so it's easy to use Lenormand with this specific table spread. There are also other sorts of cartomancy methods, like the gypsy fortune-telling cards, the Hungarian ones, and the Vera Sibilla di Italiana, and this is the Sibilla della Zingara, which is also a gypsy oracle cards, and they are similar but are different. So they look similar but they are different. And these are also very similar, the Sibilla Indovina and the Gypsy Witch, that is completely different, that I did use in the past in a big spread, but I'm going to try and use these in maybe a one card oracle spread, or in a maximum of a 3-card spread as adjuvant to the tarot reading, and not as instead of a tarot reading. So what is this reading all about? And this reading is about Omid Scobie and his new book that was deterred from the end of August, as far as I know, to November. And this book called Endgame is supposed to expose new details about the royal family, and very details that will make the royal family feel embarrassed And of course, Omid Scobie has been the mouthpiece of the Sussexes ever since Meghan joined the royal family. And actually, nobody heard of Omid Scobie before Meghan joined the royal family. So he's probably has been a wannabe royal reporter beforehand. And when she joined the royal family, he found his niche, and he promised her a very positive, positive writings, and she gave him some kind of exclusive on stories, and we all know that she gave him help, and she actually wrote finding freebies. And here Omid Scobie is going for the jugular, and he wants to make money off the royal family once again with this endgame book that I don't remember who is the one who pointed out the fact that in the picture that is on the cover of the book, he puts the Sussexes on top and the Cambridges or the Waleses on the bottom. So it is quite evident what he is going to do. So what I'm going to look into is I'm going to do a spread that is called What the F Was I Thinking? And this is a spread for Omid Scobie to try and get him to think about the choices that he has made and what the result of these choices are going to be. And I'm using the MUSE tarot. I don't think that he himself has a muse, so maybe this will give him some kind of muse. Now, this tarot deck is very similar in the way that it's created to the oracle and the tarot of the mystical moments, and that is why I will use the oracle of the mystical moments as the oracle for this reading. Let's start. So before I start, take a few moments to read my full disclaimer in the description box. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Okay, so let's start by clearing the deck. So, Omid Scobie, what the F were you thinking when you started being the mouthpiece of Meghan Markle, when you started lying on behalf of the Sussexes, when you wrote books on behalf of the Sussexes? What the F were you thinking when you wrote the Endgame book in which you are trying to defame the royal family and in which you are trying to show the world that the Sussexes are the ones who suffered from all of this? So what the F were you thinking? What were your motives? How are you reasoning this to yourself? And what action can you do in order to go back to the person you were before you started being the mouthpiece of the Sussexes? So, Omid Scobie, what the F were you thinking when you started being the mouthpiece of the Sussexes, when you started telling lies in the name of Meghan Markle and the Sussexes. What the F were you thinking, and how are you reasoning that to yourself? So this is kind of a complex reading, and let's go through it one by one. So the first card is the background. The background for everything before Omid Scobie started to be the mouthpiece of the Sussexes. What was the background? And the card that I'm getting is the Muse of Inspiration. So the Muse of Inspiration, according to this deck, is the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is the initiator. This is someone who knows how to start things, but cannot take these things all the way through. Now, look at this card. We see here something that is like a double way, a lot of fire here because it is about fire energy. We see a lonely person walking through here towards the pyramid, walking in this road. He needs to go all the way in order to create. This is the king that needs to start walking a long way in order to be able to make his ideas and his plans a reality. And the King of Wands cannot actually do that because he is egotistical, because he's getting angry very easily, and because he is losing interest very easily. And the King of Wands is someone who can start things, but is finding it very difficult in taking the things all the way through. So let's say that the background for Omid Scobie was that he was finding it difficult to get his ideas and to find a way to realize his ideas. He was getting stuck. He knew how to initiate the ideas, he knew how to start, he couldn't take them all the way through. So that is the background. So what were the challenges that stood in his way? And what I'm getting here is the Knight of Voices. Now, voices, that is air energy. Air energy, that is swords. So knights are people with problems, and you don't need to have it in the challenges place in order for this to be a negative card. When it comes in the negative or in the challenges place, it is a negative card. So when we are saying that the Knight of Voices was Omid Scobie's challenge, this is the spoiled kid. This is the person who was expecting things to happen by themselves or for other people to do the work for him. This is the person who is stubborn and misses opportunities because of that. He's a person who has a tendency to ruin things that he has built, a person that is abstaining from doing things, a person that is passive, stubborn, and is waiting for others to do the work for him. So if we are asking why he failed in the past, and I'm not talking about the time after he met Meghan Markle, but why did he fail to be a royal reporter before he met Meghan Markle, these are the reasons. He could start something, but then he waited for others to do the work. So he was a procrastinator. He was someone that was stubborn, and he thought that the idea was enough and it is okay for him to wait for others to do the work. It is, I'm bringing the ideas, you will do the work for me. And this is not working together. Okay, so what really happened? And what really happened is the page of inspirations. So the page of inspirations, that is the page of wands. And just kill me if this woman doesn't look like Meghan Markle. And we get the black cat. So, if page of wands, this is the page that is looking for the next project. This is the eternal student. This is the one that is jumping from one bandwagon to another bandwagon. So what happened? Omid Scobie jumped to the next bandwagon, and the next bandwagon was Meghan Markle. Now, this is intuition combined with the psychological interpretation of this card. You know that Meghan is the Queen of Wands. She is the Leo card, and the black cat is part of the Rider-Waite depiction of the Leo card. So the black cats here are part of the page of inspiration, the page of wands. This is what happened. He met Meghan Markle. He started following Meghan Markle. Okay, so how did he effed up his life? And we get the magician. And the magician is a person that can manifest, a person that is there to be able to create from nothing. This is a person who has the ability to create, but once again, he is very much egotistical. This is a person who wants to perform in front of an audience. This is a very this is a person that will lie to you if need be. This is a person that will be very deceiving. And this is what went wrong, because this is what Meghan did to Omid Scobie. She expected him to be the one to create for her. She expected him to be the one that will give her the ideas, his ideas, and she will be able to steal his ideas, and she will be able to be the one in the front. She will be able to be the one who performs in front of an audience. She will be one that will take these ideas and take the things that he creates and present them as her own. So he was expected to be the one that creates, like the book of Finding Freedom, like other things that he creates, and she will be the one that is taking the credit. Now, in Finding Freedom, it was the other way around, because it was after she realized that he cannot really create. But here, and we're talking about the past, he was expected to create, he was expected to be the one that is manifesting, and others will take the credit. Now, the magician is a person that is eccentric, a person that is weird. You do agree with me that Omid Scobie is both. This is a person that will ignore solutions. This is about deception. This is about trickery. This is about a person that believes that the goal justifies the means. And when you live in this belief that the goal justifies the means, then you F your life, because this is not the truth. The goal does not justify the means, and people do realize when you are doing things and you believe that everything is everything is open, you are allowed to do whatever you want to do if it is for your goals, then and you do things that are not correct, not truthful, then people will ostracize you, and this is exactly what happened. Okay, so the next card is, what were his motives? And his motives is the Seven of Emotions. This is the Seven of Cups, and this is very clear. That is getting his dreams come true. This is what he wants. This is what each and every one of us want. This is these were his motives, and these are still his motives. This is what he wants. He wants his dreams to come true. He wants to be famous. He wants to be famous for the right things. He wants to be rich. He wants to be recognized for the great, the great, talent that he is. So these are dreams that he wants come true. Okay, so how does he reason his deeds, the way that he acts? How does he, what is reasoning? How does he reason? How does he connect his motives to the way, to the things that he do, to the things that he does? What is his reasoning? And what we're getting here is the Six of Voices. So that is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, this is about vacation. This is about going to or coming from a vacation. But this is mainly about taking some time off. This is about, my reasoning is that I deserve what I deserve this. I deserve getting this, being in the peak of that mountain. I deserve this vacation. I deserve this success. I deserve getting what I want. I deserve my dream is coming true because I went through so much. I deserve this because I had to go through so much of ostracizing, because people did not believe me, because I didn't get my ideas realized before I met Meghan, because I couldn't get things done when I was younger. So now I deserve getting what I want. Now sixes are always about second chances, and this is what he believes. He believes that this book is his second chance, and he believes that he can get a second chance, that he deserves this second chance. So this is him believing that this is something that he deserves, and this is how he reasons his actions to himself. I deserve this bridge over these swords. I deserve to have the easier way out, as you can see. Okay, what is he thinking right now? And what I'm getting here is the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands, which is all about getting his wishes realized in the material world. So this is what he's thinking right now. He's thinking about his wish to be successful, his wish to get his dreams realized. This is what he's thinking. He is right now only thinking about himself and about getting what he wants and about getting his success. He doesn't think about anything else. This is what he thinks about. He doesn't care about anyone else. He cares about himself, about his own success, about getting his dreams come true. And just pay attention that there is no Pentacles card here, not yet. So money is not the factor here. It's about success. It's about having a name. It's about being recognized as this very important person. This is not about money. Okay, so what question can Omid Scobie ask his former self, his younger self, the one that was idealistic in the past? And what I'm getting here is the Star. So, the Star card, as I always tell you, is divided to two. It is first the card of naivety and loving feeling. And this is a question that Omid Scobie can ask his younger self. Where did that naivety go to? What did you do with your naivety? What did you, and where, and what did you do with all of those secrets that you put into that Pandora box? And why did you find it necessary to keep those secrets in that Pandora box? Why are you even giving this couple the ability to keep those secrets in that Pandora box? Because this is what he is doing. So this is Omid Scobie. This is what he needs to ask himself. This is about him losing his naivety. This is about him helping a very unclean couple deceive the world, helping them disguise their secrets, helping them deceive the world with putting their secrets in a Pandora box that he helps keep. So this is why we have this card here. So the last card here is a question, an action that he can take to reintegrate what he knew in the past. So what this card means is how can Omid Scobie can reintegrate what he knew when he was young with what he is doing today. And what I'm getting now here is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Emotions, is a card that is calling Omid Scobie to be more adventurous. That means to take more risks. This is exactly the opposite of the Knight of Swords, or even the opposite of the King of Wands. This is a card that is telling him to take risks, and that means to change completely the way that he is acting. And this is his only way of returning to the person that he was before he met the Sussexes, before he sold his soul to the devil. And this is what I mean when I say that if he wants to go back to the person that he was in the matter of not the person that he was physically, but emotionally, he will have to take risks. And the Queen of Cups is a woman who takes risks. It's a woman that, or an archetype of a person that is adventurous, a person that is taking risks. But there is a danger here, because the Queen of Cups is part of the family of Cups, and the family of Cups has tendency to get addicted and to drink too much, to take drugs. And this is something that we know that Scobie has. He has a tendency to get addicted to plastic surgeries, for example, someone. So he will have to be very careful with that. Now, I don't know if he really wants to try and connect with the person that he was when he was younger, or to try and be naive as he was when he was younger, or try to go back to be the person, or the good person that he was before he met the Sussexes. But this is his only way, and there are no ways without taking risks. So if you want to go back to being the person that you were in the past, if you want to get your dreams realized, you will have to take that risk. Okay, and the Queen of Cups is a person who takes risks. So this is the tarot. So let's go to the medieval fortune telling cards and see what kind of fortune can we give Omid Scobie regarding his book. So I'm going to try and shuffle these cards and see what we're getting. So Omid Scobie's book for future, Omid Scobie's book future, Omid Scobie endgame book future, endgame book future, endgame book future, endgame book future, endgame book future. And the card that we're getting is this card. It's number 7. It's acorns. And 7 acorns is about overcoming obstacles. So apparently the medieval fortune-telling cards are telling Omid Scobie that he might be able to overcome obstacles. So another fortune-telling card are these cards, the magic lamp cards. So let's see what they have to tell us about Omid Scobie's future. Here in the deck. So Omid Scobie future, Omid Scobie's book future, endgame, Omid Scobie's book future, Omid Scobie's endgame book future. And this card is fame. Okay, so he will get the fame that he wants, and this is not something that I am surprised. You know, fame can be positive or being defamed. and the negative. And Omid Scobie did get his fame since he met Meghan Markle. Okay, so now the serious oracle, the oracle of the mystical moments. Let's see, what does this oracle have to say about Omid Scobie's book, Endgame? I'm clearing the deck. Omid Scobie's book, Endgame. Omid Scobie's book, Endgame. Omid Scobie's book, Endgame. And this is abracadabra. Looks like he's going to need magic in order to get this book a success. The interpretation of this card is magic, secrets, pattern, and destiny. So, this is about being, being able to unlock the magic or the secrets of the universe. This is about being the magicians of our own lives. And once again, this is about being able to become the magician as Meghan wanted him to be the magician for herself. But if he wants to succeed, he will have to become his own magician. So the question is whether or not he will be able to, but he will need a lot of magic in order to do that. And this card is also about secrets. So as you can be sure, he will have to reveal real secrets in order to make this book any kind of book that some people want to read or to buy. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.